For to create the database, click on Create a Resource. Search here as SQL Database. I already having here. I'll just tap on Create. Okay, here you need to give all the information, and I have selected my previous resource group. If you want, you can create the new one, but the estimated cost is very high. So for to reduce this cost, I'll make few changes here, and I name the database as Ismail. You can give any name as you want, and I don't want to use my previous server, so I want to create a new server. So okay, for that I give the name as Ismail test. Okay, it's already taken. Okay, I'll just take Ismail. Okay, our server name is Ismail database something, and for authentication method use SQL authentication only, and password is our choice as per the Azure terms and conditions. If you use authentication method for the both, you may have to give all the credentials, but it's not mandatory. So use SQL authentication only and click on OK. Now our server is completely fine and it's created. Now our estimated cost is same, so we'll go with the development environment, because for the development environment it costs very less. And I'm supposed to change my database name as Ismail test, as my server name is same, and then we'll go with the working environment as development. If I select that one, I have one core only. If I select the production, it takes two cores, but I don't need any two cores, and the cost is also reduced. And one click on once configure storage, and click on the first one, and for the basic and for the less demand loads, it takes very less amount. Click on that, and you can have up to 2 GB of data, but I want only 500 MB, so I take the 500 MB and click on apply. If you want to 2 GB, you can take it out and select locally redundant storage. It is also reduce your cost very less, and directly click on review plus create. Click on create, and you can see my cost. It's 352.85 rupees per month. Okay, it's deploying now. Now it's deployed. Go to home and select the resource group that we are having the database. Click on the the data server, that means SQL server. In the left pane you can find SQL databases. This is the server, and these are the databases in the server. Select Ismail test, and it's online. This is our database. Okay, now click on overview. This is our server name. Now click on query editor to check our database is working or not, and it asks for the SQL login details or SQL authentication. Click on OK. It is having some problem for the login, so I'll make a quick solution for that. Okay, now go to overview, click on OK, and now select set firewall. In that, choose the second option, and here add your client IP address. This is your current IP address. For to access, you have to enter the IP address and click on save, and before that allow the access for the Azure. and it's gonna update. Go to the query editor again. Use the same SQL Server authentication mode and enter the login ID and password. Click on OK. Now it is successfully logged in, and we can check our tables, videos, and all the things in the left pane. Sorry, tables and views. For to use, click on select the query as use our database name. Okay, now check whether the table is creating or not. Okay, let's create a table and with the name create test table. The test table is the table name, and the first column is ID. It's integer data type and not null, and I'm choosing this one column as the primary, and the second column is name. It must be variable character, and I give the length as 20 for example, and run this query. Click on run, and 0 rows are affected. This means the table is created. To show whether the table is created or not, write the query as select star from test table. Click on run again. Go to results. If you can find the table ID and name. For to add the data into the table, click on or write the query as insert into the table name in the brackets ID and the name. That means the column names, and after the bracket give values. Open the bracket and give the name for the ID, that means the character for the ID, and the name in the single quotations. Whenever you're not given the quotations, it won't take that character type as variable character. Again, for the second, I'm taking the one more column, sorry, in the row. Now run this query. The two rows is affected. Now run this select query to see the results. Yes, we'll find ID and name. Our two records is updated. That means our database is perfectly fine and working good. Go to the overview, and we are done with the creating our database, and you can see the statistics over there. How many data is used, how many space is allowed, what is the maximum space, all you can find here. And thank you for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe to Ismail Bajarla.